Hello, hello, hello. Can y'all hear me? Hey, what's up, guys? Looks like Sari, Jerry, and Pierre is already here. What's going on, guys? Can y'all hear me okay? Mic check, mic check. Is this thing on? Should be. Hello? Can you guys hear me? It looks like it's on. All right, perfect. Okay, so what's going on, guys? So this video I am deciding to make because I've been getting a lot of questions lately ever since Xsens changed their pricing on their motion cloud. I'm getting a lot more people kind of interested in it, although some don't really understand what it is. So in this video, what I'm going to do is kind of explain to you pretty much the entire Xsens system. I'm going to tell you about the hardware, and I'll tell you about the software, and then I'll tell you about what the motion cloud is, and I'm actually going to show you the motion cloud so you understand what is going on. All right. Sorry. Okay, so let's talk about hardware. So if you're somebody out there who want to buy an Xsens motion capture suit like what I have is the Xsens awinda starter kit. And I'm going to show you how to navigate their website as well because it is a little bit confusing. All right. So to purchase, man, sorry. So go to the Xsens website and you're going to see this right here. If you want to do a motion capture suit like me, you're going to click on this motion capture image, and then you're going to scroll down, show you, and you guys can see that, I'm hoping. All right. Now you're going to see two things here. You're going to see MVN analyze and MVN animate. And the thing about these two things are they're the same thing, but for two different purposes. This is for research, and this one is for animation and VFX. So when people ask me, hey, what kind of suit do you have? And I say MVN awinda, the next question usually is which one? Because they have so many. And the naming convention is just not ideal. You know, it's not easy to find these products. So I'm going to go to MVN animate because that's what we want to do. Okay? And after that, you're going to see this page right here. Now, the way they take orders is you have to actually request a quote from them about the system that you're trying to buy. They have their reason behind this because they don't want people buying the wrong things and having to return the items. So they want you to talk to them first, which I know a lot of people don't like to do because we're so used to just adding things to the cart and then, you know, just checking out and paying for it and call it a day. So for them to actually buy this, you'll have to reach out to them, okay? Which they're really fast and they're really cool people, by the way. So I'm going to scroll down, and I guess I'm going to go ahead and say disclaimer, I am not affiliated with them at all. They didn't pay me to make this video. I'm making this video for you guys out there who are looking into buying this, because obviously Unreal Engine is blowing up and people want to do more mocap, okay? So scroll down so we can kind of see this right now. All right. Now let's talk about the hardware, okay? And this is pretty much the first thing that you're going to run into whenever you're trying to look into this. Hey, what's up, guys? James Corey? Angry Man, Never Hungry Again, and C-Fix. What's up? What's up, guys? So, as far as hardware goes, there's the MVN awinda starter, there is the MVN awinda, and there is an MVN link. Okay? So you're going to see three different hardware options. The one I have is the MVN awinda starter, which is 3,750. I think that's what it said. Yeah, right here. 3,790, not 50. Now, the awinda is a little bit more, and then the link, last time I checked, the link I think is 10 grand, if I remember correctly. Let me go ahead and click on this table right here and see what this is. here you go. This is just gonna break down the actual differences as far as the three hardware. So the awinda system uses the same sensors. All three of these pretty much use the same sensors. The MVN link gets 240 hertz, and the wireless range for a link is also further away. The battery life is also further away, and it uses Wi-Fi. But it's the same exact sensor. The sensor technology is the same exact thing. Okay, if I scroll down right now, you're gonna see that the difference between the awinda starter, which the one I have in the MVN awinda, is really just the wireless range right here. And I think you get like a prop sensor. All right, so that's it right now. That's pretty much all the difference you can see. And again, they're using the same exact sensor technology. So if I click on help me find, I think this is gonna take me to the form, but it's okay. We're not gonna do that yet because we're gonna go back here. Now, what people are not understanding is Xsens. This is, to me at least, this is probably the best motion capture suit you can get before you get to the optical systems like Vicon. All right, and to kind of put things in perspective, a Vicon 8 camera system, you're probably looking at $60,000 for that. All right, so when you're talking about a motion capture suit for $3,750, which by the way are being used in Disney, Hollywood. They're using this in Mandalorian. They used it in Man of Steel. If you've seen the new Apple movie Finch, they used that there. This is top of the line stuff. This is what the professionals use. So it's pretty cool to see that they are starting to work with the lower, cheaper versions or cheaper people like YouTubers, pretty much giving them these tools for them to use as well, which is really exciting. Because this is like a Ferrari, guys, you know, and like a Vicon is like a Bugatti, you know. So it's one of those things like, yeah, it's $3,700, but at the same time, it's pretty good quality. And crazy thing about this is every time I would send an FBX animation from one of my, you know, short to like an animator, they're like, oh my God, this is raw. Like, they couldn't believe how good the quality that comes out of it is. But it is. Like, I've never cleaned up, aside for adding finger tracking or finger motions, I've never had to clean up an Xsens awinda motion capture at all. 11K. Was it 11K? Okay, yeah. Xsens V perception neuron. Yeah. Okay, so we have the hardware now. All right, so let's say you're trying to go budget here. You're going to just do what I have. I have the MVN awinda starter. Perfect. That's good. All right, so I'm going to go down and let's just see here. Now, the thing that you're actually paying for is this HD reprocessing. Okay. Now, this HD reprocessing for their software is their algorithm that cleans up the motion by just clicking it, like one click. Really, you just click it, you say HD reprocess, it's gonna do its thing, and after a couple of minutes, it's pretty much gonna clean it up for you. And this right here, I'm not sure how it works, but I can tell you right now, I compared it without the HD reprocessing. In some scenarios, it really does help clean up the motion, with feet sliding and stuff like that. So we're going to go back to this HD reprocessing because this is a big deal when it comes to the motion cloud system that they have. Okay, so keep that in mind. I'm going to scroll down, and now they also have an Xsens glove by Manus, which I actually tested on the channel, which is compatible with the Xsens suit. And you can see she has the awinda, and now this lady, well, it's the same lady, she has the link. All right, so that's the more high-end one. And we'll talk about pros and cons as well, so if you're people out there that are shopping. All right. So let's talk about software. All right, so let's talk about software. So software, they have 3, okay? The MVN Animate Basic, which is free. the NVN Animate Plus, which is paid, and the NVN Animate Pro, which is, again, paid. The NVN Animate Basic is free, but you can't export anything out of it. You can look at your data, and you can use it to record your data, but that's pretty much it. And this is as far as I know, because honestly, they took away the page. Like if I go right here, let me see if it's still there. But they took away the actual explanations for this. So I am telling you, I'm kind of telling you from memory here. So it's free, and then the NVA Animate Plus is a paid software, but this you can't export FBX. For NVA Animate Plus, you're actually just streaming to Unreal, to Maya, to Blender, whatever. That's the software. NVA Animate Plus will let you stream, but not export, all right? The NVN Animate Pro, this is, you can stream, you can export, you can do everything, anything and everything, but last time I checked, this costs like $10,000 per year. So it is out of my budget, and I don't have that one. So here comes the motion cloud, all right? Audio is unsynced. Is it not synced? Wait. How bad is it, dude? I don't want to, like... Is it terrible? Give me a second, guys. Check. Oh, man. Aw, dude. Thanks for bringing that up, but my bad. Alright, so is it better? This whole time, dude? This whole time? And I'm gonna read your guys' comments here in a second, okay? Is the audio better now? I'm sorry, man. I have to offset it because of the deepfake live. Is it better? How about now? It should be good. I fixed it. Okay, it's better now. Yeah, because Druzel, you know, Druzel, if you're like defly faking it, I gotta adjust it. All right, so we have the software, the free version, the Animate Plus, which I think is, if I remember correctly from memory, is like $2,750, maybe $3,000 a year. You can only stream but not export. You have the NVN Animate Pro. You can export, stream, do whatever you want with multiple people. So those are your software options, okay? Those three are your software options. And now let's talk about Motion Cloud, which they added last year, okay? So Motion Cloud Processing is a cloud-based system. Basically what happens is if you have an Xsens suit, you will use the free version of the Xsens software. You're going to record your take, and you're going to save that take. You're going to then upload it to the Motion Cloud, and in the Motion Cloud, you can export the FBX to be used in Unreal, Maya, whatever. So this is what I'm currently doing right now. I have the free basic Xsens software, and I am using that in conjunction with the Motion Cloud. All right. So before, the Motion Cloud was, I think, 30 minutes of motion capture data for $275 a month. 30 minutes. I think last week, they removed that restriction, and I think it is now $295 a month, and there's no more restrictions on how much data you can process. And that is the biggest change so far. And again, it really makes me happy because I can see that Xsens is actually thinking about, you know, making this whole thing a little bit cheaper. Granted, the softwares are still a lot of money right now, 10 grand and stuff like that, but it's a really good step towards making this more available for everybody. And to be honest, what I'm hoping for is one day that they will let us export non-HD processed motion capture for free. You know, you buy their hardware, and if you just export a motion without cleaning it up, you know, maybe make that free for everyone. And when that happens, man, that's crazy. Because even without the HD reprocessing, if you're just doing simple stuff like walking, talking, it is pretty darn good right off the bat. And again, I'm gonna go ahead and I will answer you guys' question here in a second. So what I will do now, yeah, that's a really good point. And again, here's the big thing about this whole indie stuff, right? I don't consider myself an indie. By the title, I guess I am. But what people are not realizing is when you say an indie studio, they still have a budget, at least $50,000. And by some websites, they are considering indie making up to $100,000. All right, I clearly do not make $100,000, so I'm not an indie. And again, there's indie and there's me, kind of like below that. So that's why it's kind of tricky when people saying indie. I think that's in my opinion, of course. All right, give me a second. All right. So now what I'm going to do is actually show you the cloud and how this works. All right. And I'm going to pop open the animate software. Yeah, hobbyist. Personal. Yeah, I would say personal. Or hobbyist. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, so here is the MVN basic. All right. This actually lets you record your takes with your motion capture suit. So let me just show you how this all works, okay? So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to set up my motion capture suit, but I already have one recorded. And here I am, and it's going to play. And this is raw. This is straight out of the motion capture suit. And I guess you can see some data now. And there's no snake oil here. This is, look, just, I think there was like a bag there, something that I dodged. This, you're looking at this like raw from the camera or the motion capture suit. I don't know what I'm doing here. It looks like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what take this is. I don't take what take this is, but this is me. Let's just say this is me recording something in here for free. This is the free version, and you're looking at the raw motion capture that I got from the Windows Starter. Okay? So what's going to happen after I'm done with my take here is right now, without any license, with just the free version, I'm going to save this as a .mvn. It's the mocap file, right? And what I'm going to do with that file is I am then going to take that to the motion cloud. All right, so I'm going to go to the Xsens motion cloud, which I already have opened. I have it right here. And I'm going to log in. All right, here's my email. I'm going to put in my password. It's Justin Bieber's birthday. There you go. And I'm going to log in. And it's going to send me a number. Let me get that number now. Dude, what the heck? Come on. Dude, I'm telling you, man, some of these network carriers are just straight garbage. Okay, click send. and it's gonna make me put in a verification code, and then my light will just fall down like that. There you go. 799. All right, so I'm gonna enter in there now. Let me fix my light real quick, guys. I really need a light stand. Okay, so here I am in the motion cloud. All right, so now we recorded a take, and we're now going to upload that file. So I'm going to go to the motion cloud processing right here, or the MVN. All right, and we'll look at the subscriptions here in a second. So we're going to log in, and this thing is extremely fast. The way it processes these motion capture files are pretty darn quick. And as you can see, I have a crap ton of motion capture in here. All right, and all you have to do is upload that MVN. All right, so let's go ahead and grab one. I'll drag and drop it in there. And let's just say I'm going to check this because I only just want this one. And right here, you're now going to see the normal quality or the HD quality. Obviously, if you want an HD reprocess and you're paying for that HD reprocess, go ahead and select HD reprocess. Okay? And then you add it to queue. And then you're going to go ahead and press upload. Okay? And I'll close this. Eventually, what's going to happen is it's going to go here. Get some water. Jesus. So eventually, after you upload that file, it's going to go to this dashboard here. All right? And from there, you're going to see this drop down. Click on it. Come on now. And it's now going to show you if it's been HD processed, which it has been right here, so you can see. And I'm going to click right here, and I'm going to export it, right? And now you're going to see your take in the motion cloud. If I press play, you're now going to see that take that we just uploaded. All right? Now, before, I would have to be very careful what I export out of here because I only get 30 minutes a month. All right? But now, with the unlimited stuff, it's whatever. You don't have to. To export, I would do selection only. So I would only pick what I need. I would get rid of all the unnecessary stuff. But with the unlimited stuff, I don't have to do that anymore. Okay? And this don't take long at all. And you get an email once it's done processing as well. So to do that, you can export it in a film box or BVH if you want. You can have some export options here as well. You know, you can change it to nodes if you don't want a skeleton. So all this stuff, and after that, you just save it, and then it's going to export it into an FBX. And if I go back here in my dashboard, I can now download this FBX. I think it's, let me see if I have one. Right here. Once it's done processing, you're going to be able to download it from here. And that's pretty much it. You take it to Unreal, you take it to Maya, take it to whatever. And you get your HD reprocess Xsens awinda starter kit. Okay? So let me show you the subscription base. The subscription. And let me see if they updated this. I'm not sure if they did. So right now I have... Wait, I don't have a subscription anymore. I'm not even going to be doing this. So I have to sign up. So let's take a look at the new subscription and let's take a look to see if they updated this with the new pricing. Yep, here it is. They did update it, which is amazing. MVN processing, unlimited reprocessing of your motion capture files, and then starting at $295 a month. All right. So here's a trick. Find somebody else that has a motion capture suite with Xsens. Split the cost of the monthly payment. And then just go from there. If you don't want to pay $295 a month by yourself, split the cost with somebody else. Additionally, if you're really smart with how you do mocap, you can really collect all your mocap and just sign up for 1 month and export everything and then cancel the subscription, collect all your motion capture data, sign up again, export it again, so you don't have to pay $2,950 a year or $2,500 a year. And that is what's cool about this thing now, is you have more flexibility. The motion cloud gives you more flexibility. Because before the motion cloud, you're either paying for the plus, which is $2,750, where you can only stream data and not export FBX, or you had to pay $10,000 for the Pro and be able to do streaming and exporting. But with the motion cloud, you can now pretty much pay as you go type of plan. Okay? And that's why I think them giving us unlimited exports per month for $295, or is it $295 is a lot cheaper than last year's. And it looks like you get a discount if you pay yearly. $2,500. I'm not good at math, but I think that's right. So you can export things without subscribing. No, you cannot. You need to subscribe to be able to export. And again, I am hoping that eventually they would let us export without it being HD reprocessed for free. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and move this so I can see it better. Your text. As per project cost, that is super cheap. Do all mocap within a month. Exactly, Ninja. Exactly. And that is what people are not seeing. Because what they're seeing is, oh my God, $290 a month for unlimited processing. That's a lot of money. But if you're smart with your production, you can collect all your motion data and export them that month and then cancel it. So you're only paying $290 whenever you need to pay $200. If you want to live stream, you're going to have to use the NVIDIA Animate Plus. Animate Plus. Not the Pro, the Plus. The Plus is a little bit cheaper than the Pro. I think the Plus, is $2,750 a year, but don't quote me on that because, again, they removed the pricing on the page. You're going to have to kind of look in there. And, again, here's what people are not understanding about Xsens, guys. This is the best motion capture you can get before you get into the Vicons. All right? They used this in Mandalorian, they used this in Man of Steel, they used this in Venom, Stranger Things. I mean, these guys, this is again the Ferrari of motion capture, right? And then the Bugatti would be like a Vicon. And nothing is filling that gap right now. If you think about it, nothing is filling that gap from Xsens to Vicon, right? There's just nothing filling that gap, so they can charge this for now. But again, I like the steps they are taking by creating that motion cloud for us. Because now we have the flexibility to do some stuff. Yeah. So Dev, I don't know if you missed it, but check it out. The subscription is not a subscription if you only do it for that month. Does that make sense? It's like, and here's what I want y'all to understand as well. If you do a motion capture, let's say with a cheaper model or whatever, I'm not going to mention the name, but rhymes with Momo. Let's just say you have a mocap suit that rhymes with Momo, all right? You're going to get that motion suit, you're going to record data, and guess what you're going to have to pay? Cleanup. All right? You know how much cleanup cost for motion capture? It's a lot of freaking money. And I can guarantee you right now, it's not $290 a month. It's not $290 a month. Okay? Yes, that is what they changed recently. You can now export as much as you want for $290 and then cancel it and then collect all the data you got and then export it again and cancel it. That is why this new change is a big deal. Because now you and me can split the cost at $150 a month, export everything in there, and just run down their servers, and then get out and cancel. All right, well, that's you, man. You do your cleanup, but at the same time, for me, it's time equals money. I haven't cleaned anything up in any of my shorts. I use 2 Xbox Kinects and perpetual license for the upfront cost is okay. Still need to know how to clean your stuff. Yeah. It's gonna be cheaper, but to be honest, man, especially if you're a one-man team, there are other things that you need to be spending your time on than cleaning up. And I think that's why I love the Xsens cleanup stuff, is because it's so dang good. It's almost 1-to-1. Like, the motion is almost 1-to-1. And people always say, oh, man, that's a really good animation you did. Well, no, I didn't animate anything. This is it's a mocap suit. Yeah. Yeah, and that's why I made this video, because I had, like, 20 people asking me about this thing. And it's like, nah, dude, let me just explain to you how it works from the beginning to end so you can make better decisions. Because at the end of the day, you know, it's whatever makes sense to you. And if you talk to me personally about these stuff, you know that I'm not set with just an Xsens. You know, when you tell me something and it makes more sense to go with the other brand, I'll tell you that. And I have recommended you for those other brands. But if you're looking into the Xsens, I just had to kind of keep you informed before you make that purchase. Is that Nicki Minaj? See, look at this. That's Nicki Minaj, dude. I heard she's a nice lady. I don't know who she is, but I heard she's a nice lady. I got PN3. Oh, yeah. So, Dev, when you posted that you got the Perception Neuron 3 and I told you to wait, you didn't want to wait. You didn't want to wait. I mean, I told you to wait because of this right here. But you didn't listen. You're like, I got to do this. I want to do it now. All right. So, let's... Okay, so, oh, by the way, before I go. The awinda starter kit that I have don't have finger tracking. I forgot, all right? So, it doesn't have finger tracking. I forgot to say that. I'm messing with you. I know it's Cardi B. Come on, bro. I'm messing with you. Hey, I'm actually doing a deep fake with Cardi B, all right? It's going to be cool. But, yeah. It doesn't have finger tracking, just to let you know. The finger tracking is extra. All right? It's extra. All right, I'm going to read some of your guys' comments here. I want to make sure that everybody is good. All right, so let's go. Zachary, Big Money. Hey, Druzo, what's up, dude? Here we go. So Number Ninja said, all right. Right now, ask me your questions. Ask me other questions you got. Xsens is still out of my price range. So wait, you have full time with you? No, dude, I still make sandwiches for a living, bro. I am actually a sandwich manager. I make around $5,000 a month. And I'm just doing this for fun. Yeah, I mean, the PN3 is solid, dude. And it, again, no software fees. Unless you're doing acrobatics, I'm pretty sure you can get away with it. It's a freaking good system for the price. So the way I rank them is I go Momo, mocap, PN, Xsens, Vicon. There's nothing in between right now. But as you've been seeing in my channel with Move AI, I'm hoping that they can fill that gap between Xsens and Vicon. Because you can get like 8 cameras right now for $2,400. Finger tracking is 1K. Okay, I did not know that. So time out. For, well, I don't want to say that name. For Momo, How much is the suit? No, PN3 has PN3 has fingers. Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna upload this, bro. But hey, ask me any question right now about Xsens and stuff because I'm making this for you all so you can make better decisions. Let me give you an estimate. So let's look at this T44, 115 megabytes. If you have Druzil, if you have the Animate Pro, you can process them locally. But if you're gonna go with the cloud, you have to upload it to the cloud. What is the total cost for the cheapest Xsens solution? It's the one that I talked to today. It's gonna be the Xsens awinda starter with no finger tracking, and then Motion Cloud for $290 a month, but cancel it when you're done exporting all your motions. Can you process? Oh yeah, I'm just reading all you guys. Can you see a better version of this technology in the future? I am currently testing out Move AI, but here's what excites me about virtual production. I'm not sure if y'all are familiar with camera gimbals. Camera gimbals in 2015, only one company made it, and they were charging $5,000 to $6,000 for a camera gimbal, the automatic gimbal. 2022, you can get a gimbal for $250. So obviously, the more time we're in this virtual production phase, the more people are going to create solutions. FaceGood is actually creating their own mocap suit as well, just to kind of throw it out there. So competition hopefully will drive the cost of this a little bit down for us. Yeah, you have a crane now. A crane is probably like $250. But before, you have to get a Movi or something, which is like $5,000. But, you know, DJI got in the game, and now you can just, like, they killed him. But that's the thing. You can't be number one forever. People need to realize that. Even though you're up here right now, the more people create mocap helmets, the more people that create motion capture suit, there's going to be competition coming, and I can tell you they're coming. All right, let's scroll down. Up. Do you sell your motion capture? I do not, dude. I just don't have time. I have a full-time job. I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I get home at 5 p.m. I have 2 kids. I have a wife. I have a dog. I try to go to school. And then every now and then I upload videos. You know, I play one game of Fortnite or something. I just can't do it all, man. It sucks. I don't have enough time. Let's see here. Can we ask questions about MV and Animate? Yeah, sure. Are you talking about the free version or the paid version? HDC, PN3, I came a little, yes. Can you see better? Yep, got that. I may be getting that FaceGood cam. The D2 seems like a good deal. Rev, I don't know if you're going to listen to me, which you usually don't because you're a hardhead. Just use a GoPro and use Avatari, this FaceGood software. Use Avatari for the mocap helmet, because what I don't want to happen is FaceGood will create another version with 60 frames per second, and now you have this helmet just laying around. Just wait for them to come out with a 60 frames per second, because 60 frames per second, in my opinion, is a must for facial motion capture. All right, let's see. I'm just reading your guys' comment. Piero said, if you want to use Relusion or Unreal and livestream to see interaction, that would be the right software. Yeah, so Animate Plus would be the right software for that if you want to see. If you're a VTuber and you want to use Xsens, Animate Plus is good. But what's cool too is, since you can stream to Unreal with the Animate Plus, you can also use a tape recorder to record your data and export to FBX. So in a way, that's still a pretty good deal. I'm just reading, guys. Can you see a better version? Get that. Can you combine Valve Index controllers? Though I'm not familiar with that, but I think Matt Workman was messing around with Valve Index last year, and it was pretty good. Did you get Mattis gloves? No, I tried it. They sent it to me to try. I'm scrolling down here. Do you think mocap would take 3D animators' jobs? That's a good question. Because if you think about it right now, mocap's already being used. But 3D animators, I think 3D animators, 3D modelers, anything that have to do with 3D, we actually need a lot more of. We don't have enough. Because with this whole metaverse thing and virtual production thing, they did a study right now. Millennials love to watch more animation stuff because they are used to playing video games. So now you're starting to see a lot of push towards CG movies. Love, Death, and Robots, that was really popular. I think I never played this game, but League of Legends, the arcane girl, right? Whatever. That was really famous. So animation is just getting started. 3D animation is just getting started, man. And it's so exciting. Now with all these tools, one of you guys here in the chat will probably create something amazing because you can do it all at home now. And that's what excites me. That's what really makes me happy about this technology is you're not restricted anymore. You don't have to go to school. You don't need a job. You don't need a month. You need a job to get the equipment, but you don't need to work for a AAA studio to make something. One of you guys can just create the next big thing from your at home, and that's what's cool about this tech. And it's gonna get cheaper. You just gotta wait. Do you have a video on how to VTube? I can't VTube. I don't have the animate software, so I can't VTube with the Xsens. We are trying to make a game. We're looking for Xsens, awinda starter kit, and animate plus to stream an Unreal Engine and record animation there. Yep, that's a good idea, dude. But remember, the awinda starter kit do not have finger tracking. Just remember that. You're either gonna need the Manus gloves, or there's another company that makes them, Xsens, which is I think $7,000 for their gloves. Do you feel there's always be a need to clean up? It depends. I talk to a lot of old school animators. They say that cleanup is a must. But I don't know if that's just their thing. But people will still clean stuff up. Yes, absolutely. But for me, I just don't have the time and money for it, man. All this will eventually come down to story and good acting. Absolutely. Even the Plask AI that I made a video about, even the Move AI that I'm making videos about, you can animate with those. All right? To give you some perspective, the first Unreal Engine metahuman short film I made that won Best Animation here in Las Vegas, that was just two people sitting down. All right? You probably could have done that with whatever system you have. So at the end of the day, unless you're doing acrobatics and, like superhero stuff fight, you can get away with whatever you have. Animate Pro, we have the window Manus gloves, but in Animate we only about for cleanup. No, that's it. The HD reprocessing, dude, that's solid. The HD reprocessing is solid. For cleanup stuff, you might have to get Motion Builder again, which costs money, but that's totally up to you. You're welcome, Piero. What's up, Fury Notes? Yeah, Druzil is here, dude. Druzil just gave me a gift this morning. I got my PN3 with finger tracking for 3K. Yeah. Yeah. Congratulations, man. Good stuff. The PN3 is really good. You can get some movies done with that. Leap motion? I have to look at that. Do you need animators to fix bones, rigging, and stuff like that? So this is why I use metahumans, because they're pre-rigged. I don't have to do nothing with the metahumans. I take the characters, and then they move. And again, that is one of the most beautiful thing about metahumans, is they're already pre-rigged. Now we just need more clothes, and you're set. Mocap's been around 20 years. Yeah, still need animators. Absolutely, I agree with you, Max. Tell us about FaceGood. I'm really interested in their system. So FaceGood is pretty good. Face. I was just joking. So Stephen Quinones. FaceGood is solid. It gives you a lot of flexibility. And they actually just sent me their wireless version, which shoots 60 frames per second, which right now is at $8,000. But I'm hoping Jello, if you're listening, maybe make it a little bit cheaper for our people here. But the only problem with FaceGood is they recently got acquired. I don't know if it's gonna be a good thing or a bad thing. They recently got acquired by somebody else. So, but Jello, he's pretty cool, man. Um, uh, the what I like about FaceGood a lot is the flexibility. You can capture it, but you can also edit in Maya, and that's insane. Arcane, yeah, Arcane. I got that right. See, bah, see, Ice Blast. Love, Death, and Robot was my inspiration to start the channel. Yeah, so I only watched one episode of LD plus R, and it is the snow in the desert. That's where I want to be when I grow up. That episode is what I want to do. That episode was freaking amazing. Hang on, I think I'm supposed to have another meeting. Let me just make sure. I don't want to blow these guys off. Okay, yeah. Can you talk a little bit about finger tracking in Xsens? You have Manus gloves and Xsens. Those are both compatible. Arcane is the new Star Wars to me. Yeah, that's I don't know about the game, but I'm hearing really good stuff there. What's up, Jackson? I'm old 3D Studio on DOS. Dude, what? What's the new price for the animation suit? What's the new price? What? How are you dealing with fingers? Piero, I am using iClone to add fingers. It's one click. You choose a gesture, you add it, and you animate it. Because to be honest, and I'm sorry, again, my throat is killing me right now. Let me just get some water. So, whenever I was buying suits, the question I asked myself is, okay, Jay, how much do you really show people's hands? If you watch a movie today, or a show, count how many times you're actually seeing their hands. Okay? Count. And I can guarantee you it's not too many. Any thoughts on perception neuron? Noidum is pretty good for rice. Yeah, dude. So like I told you, it goes perception neuron, Xsens, Vicon. That's it. Those are the only things that I would consider, to be honest. Because that PN3 I was actually pretty happy about. And Perception also has the studio, which is like $7,000-$8,000 that you can look into. Have you tried the Momo gloves? I have never tried any Momo stuff. What are the available 60 FPS? I can't find company. Oh, hang on, dude. So what I actually did, Fernando, was I took the FaceGood helmet and I replaced the camera with a 60 frames per second infrared camera that I got online. But then Jello sent me the P1, which has 60 frames per second, which, by the way, the camera quality out of the P1 is insane. I see a lot of solutions that are advertising with larger movement stands, but I wonder which solutions are better for solid movement and virtual camera close-ups. Dude, with that one, Expo, if you're just talking about like close-ups, you can do an AI for that. Go check out Plastic AI, it's free. Or Move AI if you want to. Or if you want, go to Relusion Actor. Well, they don't have idles yet, but I told them maybe they should add some idle motions in there. But yeah, no, dude, if you don't need that, just go with Plask, Deep Motion, go with Move, or Plenty. Could you elaborate on your tier list? Yeah, so Perception Neuron. No. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest with you. I know at least 6 people with Rokoko suits, and none of them were happy with it. I'll just put it like that. And I have never owned it. I have never used it, but that's what I'm getting from them. They're really good at advertising their suits, and I commend them for that. But I've never met a single person that said, yeah, I love Rokoko. Not one. The only issue with metahuman is they're extremely difficult to reverse engineer. Lieutenant Persaud, that is actually by design. I believe Epic Games made metahumans hard to reverse engineer is just to protect their asset, in my opinion. Can you adjust manually animate fingers on a 3D skeleton? Can't you just... Yeah, you can do that. You can do that in Maya. You can do that in Unreal with the control rig. But the Unreal Engine control rig right now is... let's just put it there. I'm not gonna say anything. Let's see. Who wants to manually animate when you have the power of mocap? Yeah, dude, you need to watch Beyond the Aquila. So, okay, so, Rev, funny you said that. I just found out that Beyond the Aquila Rift was the same studio that did Snow in the Desert. So I am gonna be watching that one as well. I'm not lazy. Oh shoot. LOL. Cool. He got the vid. Who got the vid? I ain't got the vid, dude. I just got the sniffles. Hey, what's up, Atazera? iClone let you use gloves independently also without hooking the whole suit. No. When I say finger in iClone, is there is a gesture. You know what? Let me show you. Let me just show you guys. All right, let me blow my nose. All right, let me show you. All right. So here we go. So in iClone, you can go to type in gesture right here. I can legit animate this. Boop. And if I go down one, boop, just like that. That's how easy it is. This is how I add finger tracking to my Xsens awinda starter using iClone. And I told Enoch at Relusion I want my own hand gesture right here. I'm hoping you add me one. That'll be cool. A JS Films hand gesture, Enoch. If you're watching this, make it happen. All right, so here we go. Let's read. Is it live, really? Yeah, it's live. Oh, thanks, Vincent. Dude, I honestly did not know people wanted live stream. And you know what? Since you guys really like it, I'll start doing it more because this is cool. Humble Ninja said rokoko raw data is trash. Oh, dude, by the way, somebody made like a mistake. I don't know if it was a mistake, but some YouTuber did a video on a metahuman and he labeled it rokoko. But the problem was he just got it from the library. Like it was like a pole dancer. She was like dancing and I saw it. I'm like, holy smoke, this looks good, you know? And then come to find out, he just got that motion capture from the Rokoko library, which was actually Vicon or OptiTrack. So it was like a big WTF because people are thinking it was a Rokoko mocap suit, but it wasn't. iClone is really amazing. It sure is. I paid $400 on a Black Friday because it was half off. Is it live? He's going to each question. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, man. I am way behind. It is live, but there is some. What time is it in your country? It is 8 o'clock. I started this at 7 a.m. I guess I got to go somewhere here in a second. Yep, the gesture. Lost your mic. There we go. Sorry. Okay, and I think that's it. Almost 4 people. I don't care, dude. Honestly, I thought it was just gonna be like 2 people in here, but really, what's cool about this is I'm gonna upload this afterwards so people can watch it. That's the end game here. But yeah, if y'all don't have any more questions, man, about Xsens, awinda, and all this stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and sign out. I'll wait maybe 2 minutes because there's a delay. But yeah. I'm gonna go get some breakfast. I'm hungry. Oh, wait, while you're here, hey, Druzil, check this out. Druzil hooked me up today He hooked me up. He hooked me up. He hooked me up. Why is it not working? Oh, it's not working. I'll have to try it later. My camera is plugged in, that's why. Alright. You guys have any other questions? Congrats on 50K. Sorry, I don't know engine film. Oh yeah, dude, thanks, Crude. And by the way, man, I'm gonna start giving away some graphics cards here shortly. And this is what's cool about it, is like I'm trying to give back as much as I can. Because eventually I just want like a bunch of people that learn from me. Actually, one of the subscribers of my channel just shared something incredible with me the other day. He made a commercial for Adidas, you know, and that's what I want. Like, just, you know, share the information, give it to the community, and people will just make crazy stuff with it. That's my goal, man. Unreal needs some improvement in animation. Absolutely, I agree. But you have to realize though that Unreal is still very much focusing on making games. That's just facts. You know, they can care less about virtual production. Cause look, metahumans are a year old, and we haven't seen an update on that since they added the shorts. So, you're welcome, Storm Rider. I know that you were one of the people that were asking me about this stuff, so I just want to make sure I get it out. Noob question: what sensor height and width should I use on a camera if I want to shoot in 235? Just divide it. Divide the it's like an aspect ratio. You just divide. I don't have it right now. Talking about 235. Yeah, divide it. So 235 is same as 239. So just go with 2.4. Okay, go with 2.4 because it's the same exact thing. It's the same exact aspect ratio. So what you do is you divide, let's say I'll take 1920 by 1080, divide that by 2.4, and then use whatever result you get in the other, a number. Can I watch later after live? Yeah, you're gonna be able to watch Baresh. Thanks for being here, brother. Have you tried RTGI? Yeah, I have a couple of videos on it. Was that deepfake? Was Elon Musk? Yeah, I love it, man. I love it. I'm so tired of my face that I just want to create some stuff. What's a good place to put original animated series shows? That's not IG. So, unfortunately, man, you have to use all of it. And I give this advice all the time. You might have the best movie ever, right? An animation movie. But if you don't have an audience to see it, it sucks. So unfortunately, you are going to have to get it out there, right? Or grow your channel so that you have the audience. Because I know so many animations right now in YouTube that are so good, but are not getting views because they don't have the audience, you know? So if you have something great, advertise it, man. Pay some Google ads or something like that because the world deserves to see what you made. How long have you been in the industry? Like last year, like a year and some change. Look, I learned Unreal Engine because one day PUBG decided they wanted to add bots to the game, so I stopped playing it, and I got stuck in a house because of COVID, and I got really bored. And I'm like, let me go make a game. So I installed Unreal Engine, and here we are, a year later. We're looking for Xsens awinda starter kit, Manus gloves, and Apple iPhone based on head mount for our game. Full performance capture, and use take a record option from Unreal Engine. Will it be good? We're looking for if you're already going with Xsens awinda starter and Manus gloves, and just upgrade the Apple iPhone to maybe Faceware or Face Good. If you're already going all out, look, man, here's my thing. Whenever you have a face on the screen, people are going to look in that mouth. That is the focus, is the mouth. Okay? So you have to do whatever you can to get the best mouth movements in whatever you're doing. Because people nowadays are getting so good. Their eyes are so good at spotting what don't look good anymore. So all these AAA studios need to step up. Because with metahumans and us watching and playing around with facial motions ourselves, we are getting smarter as a society when it comes to facial animation. We're becoming experts at it. So it's going to get really hard for them to convince us that this looks real. Metahuman need options like iClone. I agree. iClone, dude. iClone's coming out with some amazing clothes, and I actually asked if we can use some of those clothes on metahumans, because they're actually starting to create marvelous design quality clothes, which is awesome. What's the best way to send you our work? Just tag me on Instagram, dude. The deepfake actually looks so good. Yeah. Wait, is the deepfake on right now? Oh, I thought it was on right now. It was like, what? Do you watch anime? I used to when I was a kid. I used to. You should make a tutorial on how to make an HMC camera system with a 60 infrared in the software, process it. I use the Avatari, Face Good Avatari still, because it's pretty good, dude. Go watch some of my video with the Avatari Face Good software. You'll see how good it is. And as far as the 60 infrared camera, I just bought it, plugged it in. It's USB. You just plug it in and that's it. Do you make a tutorial? Oh, yeah, that was a double post. Same. That's the point. Most people are only watching works in progress, not original stuff. They're praising Netflix shows, but not watching originals from non studios. Yeah, so I actually fell in love with Netflix because back then they had originality. And I love that about them. But unfortunately nowadays, you have Hollywood directors directing stuff in there, so it's starting to turn garbage as well, which is super unfortunate. Before it was kind of like by us, for us kind of thing, like indie studios, unknown, you've never heard of, actors and actresses. But now, yeah, you have like Michael Bay directing in there. It's like, man, we try to run away from this, and now you're gonna bring this to freaking Netflix? Like, what's going on? But it is what it is, man. PUBG got banned in my country. Yeah, COVID is bad, but did a lot of good for CG and virtual production. Absolutely. JS, I'm barely hopping into your live, but what's the Xsens price? It's not the suit, it's the motion cloud. And I'm gonna upload this video if you know where we watch it. It's the motion cloud, it's unlimited now. People are just nitpicking animation a bit too much though, because real life isn't as much. Yeah, absolutely. And if you look at the Disney movies right now, the animated one, their their mouth movements are still very much so animated, not so much realistic. Tell us the camera model of what? Yeah, you're welcome, dude. How are you dealing with clothing physics in real time? Did you check out 3D? Yeah, I'm actually talking to Lenny right now, the creator of Trimirror Draper plugin. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. I was just waiting for them to come out with some good clothes, because the couple ones they had before was like, all right, dude, I'm not gonna use that dress. But I told him hopefully he'll make some cyberpunk stuff, because that's what I like. For Avatari, Squid Game. Could you please make tutorials on gun places too while you're working on some stuff like combat system? Dude, I'm not really good with game stuff. That's like blueprints. When I make my movies, I don't use blueprints because I hate them. So when you have combat systems, you're probably better off just getting a template from the marketplace. Give me a sec. All right. Let me get my headphones. It is. Let's see if I can give this to you. It is ELP HD digital. Now this is both infrared and regular, so you're gonna have to block the light in one of the nodes in the bottom to make it infrared. Yeah, I'm about to go eat. I'm starving. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna hop out and I'm gonna try and do this a lot more so we can all hang out, ask questions. But yeah, you guys stay safe out there, and thanks for hanging out. I'll see y'all later. All right.